Okay, so your window will be like this, and you have to go to this application. Okay, then here we'll be getting the PIV lab. If it will be not there, then you can restart. So PIV lab you can open. Then you can import the images if it is with you. Otherwise, you can import the video as well, right? So why like image? Like if you want to do some pre-processing under, right? So because in our images it is not clearly visible, the particles are not clearly visible. For that case, you have to do some pre-processing. You can done. You can be done in separate, right? You can extract the images from this video, and you can do some of the pre-processing. And again, here also we can do some of the pre-processing. I can show you. So we are going to directly import the video. So you can select the video file. So suppose I'm using this one. Just click. Then it will be showing how many frames are there. So I'm selecting very less, maybe suppose 11. So start frame is first one, and the end frame is 11 one. Okay, and it is again, if you want to process the second image, then fourth image, then that can be also done. But we want to like image in the nth frame. So every image we want to process. So you can import this video, right? Out of this total 420 frames, we are importing only 11 frames. But for your analysis, you can import all this. But basically, that will take some time. So we don't have time. That is why. Okay. So another thing here that we imported how many frames? 11. Right? So here we are getting 1 to 10. Only 10 frames. So what could be the result? Getting my question? So we imported 11 frames, but here we are getting 10 frames.
It's difference between difference between two.
Yeah, basically, for analysis, we have to use two frames, right? Two conjugative frames, and the analysis will be stored in one. Right? So n minus one frames will be there. So here you can see the analysis in n minus one frame. So import is done. Then you can do some of the pre-processing here. So you can go to the image setting, and you can select the region of interest, right? Otherwise, you can select the mask. Suppose in this region there is nothing. That simply means it is not visible to us, right? So we don't want to analyze that part. Then you can do the masking there. Otherwise, you can do the region of interest. You can select the region which you want to analyze. So I'm selecting this one. Then select ROI. So all the analysis will be done for this one. Then you can do some of the pre-processings here. Like here, enable. I'm not going into detail of that. You can increase the height, like height, your contrast and all. So you can check. Suppose I'm applying the default setting, whatever it is there. So it will be giving some. So whatever settings you have applied for one image, that will be applied for other images. So no need to apply separately. So this is done. Okay, you can play with all these settings, whatever it is there. You should get a proper understanding. Then after that is done, you can go to this analysis, then PIV settings again. So this is the algorithm which I was talking about, right? Multiple algorithms are there. So out of that default one I am choosing, right? And there are some interrogation area and the step size. Interrogation area simply means the box I was talking about, right? So that box, like it will be divided into multiple boxes. So that box will be of the pixel 64, right? And the step, the movement of that particular box, that is the step size. Usually we are taking the 50% of the interrogation area. You can change according to you, but usually it is taken 50% of that. And these are the different passes. Basically, what does the pass means? Like initially it will be doing the analysis for that particular box what we have chosen. Then if you have selected the second pass, then with reference to the fast velocity vector what we will be getting, with respect to that, again it will be doing another analysis. Okay. Again, suppose you have given another pass 3 or pass 4, so multiple passes will be done, but with respect to the first or second. So again, if you have given third pass, then that analysis will be done with respect to the second pass. So basically we'll be getting better results with multiple passes, right? So all these settings are there. Again, you can get the suggestion from this your software. You can, it can give some settings, you can use them as well, right? So I'm going with the default setting whatever it is there, and apply, analyze the current frame. So it will be giving some vectors like this, right? So if you want to apply this and you are satisfied with these vectors, and if you want to apply for all these frames, then you can go to analyze and analyze all these frames. So with this, your analysis should be done. Right? So after analysis is done, you can get all these whatever it is required to you. Most importantly, the velocity and whatever derived parameters can be found out from the velocity, that also can be found out. Like for example, if you want to get the shear rate, what is it, all these data can be found out from there. Okay. So before getting all these data, we want to do one most important thing over here, that is the calibration, right? So here we have the data in the term of your pixel per frame, right? So that has to be converted into your meter or per mm per second, right? So the pixel has to be converted into the actual dimension. For that particular thing, you can go to this calibration. Okay, you can do this by using an external image where you will be having some dimensions given. Otherwise, if you know the actual dimension of this thing, this frame, you can use that as well, right? For example, if I know the dimension of this frame from here to here is suppose 1 meter, right? Then I can select from here to here is 1 meter, right? And if you have the external image, then you can click, right? So there is no like nothing difficulties in that. You can just load that image, and that image will be shown here. And suppose we have taken that scale will be appeared here. So we can choose that dimension, and you can give that this much length is this much centimeter or millimeter, right? So here suppose I am saying that here from this image only, suppose I know this dimension from here to here is suppose 10 centimeter. Okay, so I can this pick the reference length. Okay, now this will be available, and you can select from this is the point, and suppose from here to here, right? So actual length is this much pixel, and the real distance, suppose I am saying 10 centimeter, so 100 mm, right? So real distance here you can give in terms of mm, and the time step, that 1 by 60 second. So here it is in terms of millisecond. So this is 16 point something, whatever it is coming. You can give that value over here, and you can apply the calibration. So here you can get 1 pixel per frame. It is equivalent to 0.0031 meter per second. Okay. Then after it is done, your analysis is done. Simply you have to get the data. For that, you have to go to this plot, and these are the thing: spatial derived parameters and temporal derived parameters. So first of all, the spatial one, you can get the vectors. These are the vectors actually, and suppose you want to get the magnitudes. Okay, again there are multiple settings you can apply. Just I'm showing you current to the apply to the current field. So you'll be getting the vectors like this. Here the magnitude, it is shown in the form of color, right? So you can show the color bar here. For showing the color bar, you can go to the plot and modify plot appearance. Here color bar is there. It is not, it is not showing now. You can place somewhere, suppose the east side, and apply. Now it will be showing the color. So range is varying between this from here to here. So it is showing only the magnitude. So negative sign will not. Similarly, you can whatever you want, you can get. Simple one. But thing is that for getting the data, it is difficult. Analyzing it is not. Okay, so want to get the U component again. apply to current frame, you can get. Okay.
It's only about X.
Yeah, u velocities only. These are the vectors. So x component is given. Then there are, you can get the vorticity, you can get the divergence, you can get the shear rate, simple strain. All these things you can get according to your requirement, what you want to extract. Then similarly, you can get your temporal parameters. Like suppose we want to get the with respect to time, right? So from first frame to end frame, what how it is changing. You can calculate the mean of that, your sum, standard deviation, turbulent kinetic energy, all the things can be calculated. Okay.
So what's the difference between a spatial and
Yeah, spatial simply means we are talking about this frame, right? About this frame, what are the velocity? And when we are talking about the temporal, then it will be with respect to time. It will be calculating at a particular location with respect to different frames. That will be okay. Then you can get the statistics. Here you can get the histogram. Mhm. Similarly, for u velocity, v velocity, velocity magnitude.
we can get mean velocity also?
Yeah, yeah. Already it is calculated.
Okay. Already.
Similarly, you can get the scatter plot for u and v. Any doubt, you can ask.
We have to measure this dimension also.